Hello everyone, my name is Justin and I'm here today coming at you with this week's cultural catch-up, where we talk about anything and everything that's been happening. And for this week, we're talking about anything and everything that's basically been canceled.
I've been canceled!
Because pretty much everything under the sun has been canceled in recent days, starting with the NBA season. That was the first major thing to get postponed after several players tested positive for COVID-19. And then just this week, the IOC has announced that the Olympic Games will be postponed as well until at least 2021. And it has me asking, what do we do now? You know, like without sports, what do we do? For me personally, I, in a weaker moment, watched a replay of a cornhole tournament, 12:30 in the morning.
Could be an 8-point round.
Looking for it.
So that's where I'm at. In other news, one of the world's largest musical festivals, Coachella, has been postponed as well, which this one actually makes sense because this thing is a walking health code violation on a good day. So Coachella attendees, it's for your best interest. Some of you, however, are also experiencing rose ceremony withdrawal as the Bachelorette has been postponed, but some of you are calling for justice for Claire, and you're asking for a recasting. I know very little about what that means or what implications this might have on someone's life, but I'm behind you. If you're asking for justice for Claire, then we're all asking for justice for Claire. In all seriousness, though, with all the cancellations, it's safe to say we're all pretty close to losing our minds. But thankfully, in the midst of all these cancellations, things like eating all your quarantine snacks in one day and annoying the living daylights out of your family, these things are at an all-time high, so continue to take advantage of those. In light of all these cancellations, Disney has announced that they will continue to make every one of our dreams come true by expediting the release date of their two newest movies, Onward and Frozen 2, onto their streaming platform, Disney+, and people are loving it, especially Samantha.
Samantha? I don't even know it's Samantha.
In an attempt to not be outdone by Disney, Netflix announced that they would be dropping a watch party, where basically that means that you and your friends get to watch a movie together, while that one friend who continues to commentate and make jokes the entire way through the movie can now silently do that on the side of the movie in a group chat. And in case you're wondering, it's me, I'm that friend. In other news, zoos across the country have taken to the internet and allowed us to live stream animals just going about their lives. We can now go to the zoo from the comfort of our own home in our sweatpants from the couch. And if that's been a dream of yours for some weird reason, now's the time. Go ahead, go to the zoo in your sweatpants. You can do it. To take it a step further, an aquarium in Chicago decided to turn this quarantine for humans into the purge for animals. They let the penguins run completely free in the hallways of their building and said, yeah, go ahead, we don't have any rules anymore. And if I want to camp on this for just a moment. I want to know how they decided who got this privilege, right? Like, did they spin a wheel? Because like if I was a turtle or another creature that doesn't rely on water, I would be a little salty if I just saw these penguins waddling around the aquarium. I just want to know like what the logic was. That's the only question I have. I will get off my soapbox. While a large portion of America sits around and plays video games and enjoys the chance to actually be a couch potato for once, there is still a small portion of our society that are like, you know what, it's spring, we're gonna take this time and clean. And you know what, good for you. If that's you, if you're sitting there, you're like, spring cleaning to the max, I'm gonna clean my car, I'm gonna clean my room, I'm gonna clean my whole house, good for you. You deserve this and we need you. As a culture, as a society, we need people like you who are willing to say, you know what, everyone's freaking out, everyone's home, we're gonna take this time and be productive. If you've been sitting on the couch this whole time, maybe you haven't been productive, why not? Why not today? What better time to get up and to go clean out those 117 empty water bottles from your room and to actually remember what your bedroom floor looks like? Now's the time. Make a change, take a stand. But even if you don't, I'm glad to see that we still have that portion of society alive and well in our culture. And then there's these guys. Now, I appreciate a lot about this sport, game, I don't know. I appreciate a lot about what's happening here because I don't know if a game better represents just how close we are to losing our minds. Yeah, bake! it encapsulates everything that we're feeling as a human race right now. And I don't know how you win this game, if there is a winner in the end of it. I did like an embarrassing amount of research on this game, and I can't figure out how you win. But I think I've just concluded that there really aren't winners in that game. Everyone kind of loses, but it's fun to watch. And for our final story, the release of Animal Crossing. That's right, the new version of Animal Crossing dropped just last week, and this is exactly what we needed on so many levels, right? Because first, Animal Crossing, of course, but also it got me thinking, and it's gotten a lot of us thinking, if Animal Crossing is back, then what better time to bring things like Legos back, or Webkins, or Polly Pockets? And I'm gonna take it a step further, take a whole day, break them all out. We're talking Legos, Connects, Polly Pocket, everything. What better time to post up with a juice box, play Animal Crossing, you got your Lego City over here, have a throwback day, go back in time and enjoy the time as a child. Because guess what? No one but your family is around and they judge you all the time anyway. So do it. Live carefree for a day, just like the good old days. And guys, for this week, that's all that we got for Cultural Catch-Up. The beauty of culture is there will be tons more to catch up on next week. So join us next week. And in the meantime, stay safe out there and wash your hands.